The Division 1 is coming up to be a 7-year-old game, and what a game it still is to this day. There is so much content. I mean, it went through its troubles, it had its ups and downs, but the way the developers left it, it's a fantastic title. There's so much to do, day in, day out. You can jump on this game and there's still always something to do. You get things like daily assignments, weekly assignments, daily missions. There's resistance, there's underground, there's survival, there's incursions, there's legendary missions. So what I did was jumped into one of the most iconic Division 1 missions, Amherst Apartment. It's got to be one of my favourite missions in the entire game. Just like the atmosphere for the whole game, not just this mission. The atmosphere is incredible. It's all snowy, there's actually people walking around. It's got such a good setting for this game. And then you also have the Dark Zone. That's even more to do if you like your PvP. There are different zones to the Dark Zone. And I think if they were to say, like if Massive Entertainment came out and said, we're dropping the Division 2, we're going to remaster the Division 1 and release a new game mode pack, or like we're going to release some sort of DLC and expansion, do you know, I don't think I'd be mad. I think I'd be quite happy to jump on this game and play it a lot more regular. I just don't at this current time because I don't even know why. I just don't play it too often. But there is nothing wrong with this game whatsoever. It's just so much fun. Like, Resistance is one of my favourite game modes. The amount I grinded just sitting there playing on live stream. I was running the weeklies and stuff like that. And I believe they are still to this day running global events. I'm not 100% sure if they've carried them on. But when I last played and I was playing every single day, I'd say probably about a year ago at this point, maybe a little bit longer, they were still running the global events. And not only that, you've got, like, in terms of the gear that you got in this game, you had a load of fantastic weapons, you had really good talents and stuff. And then with the gear sets, you have classified gear sets. Even when it comes to the exotics in the Division 1, there's just so much more depth to this game in my opinion. You've got your different builds and everything, you've got firepower, toughness and skill power. But you also have the upgrades to the different wings in the base of operations. You've got the main story of the game, which was brilliant. And then just another one of my favourite things alongside Resistance, it has to be Underground. The fact that you would get random hunters showing up for you to be able to fight. You do have the hunters in the summit in the Division 2, but they're locked to floor 100. And in the countdown game mode, you do have hunters at the start and the end. But these hunters in Underground were random spawns, and it added, like, just having the whole atmosphere, it added to the story of the hunters. There were there was so much more involvement for them. And I know that fans of the Division franchise absolutely love the hunters. But I think that's pretty much going to cover this video. I just wanted to revisit, seeing as we're closing in on this game being 7 years old. I wanted to point out just how good everything is in this game. The incursions, when you get a team together, are so much fun. Resistance, to just sit there and grind for the classified caches. And then the classified gear sets. Classified Striker is so powerful and is so good to use. We had actual support stations and stuff. I really wish they did more with this game. I think if they would have continued with this game instead of releasing the Division 2, this would have just got so much bigger and so much better. And I'm not trying to say the Division 2 is a terrible game. I've put nearly 2,000 hours into it. But I just feel as though in terms of the quality the developers put into the games, in a lot of senses, the Division 1 is a much better game. And it's so nice to see that 7 years later, it's still a great game to just sit back, chill, and just play for a little bit. And on that note, we are going to leave the video there. Let me know your thoughts and stuff about the Division 1 in the comments. And check out this video if you want to see other content on the channel. I will see you in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.